Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Imdominiquelatrice, in case you have never seen my face before. And on this channel over here, we love to discuss my journey with VSG. Also, I'm a crazy beauty lover. Haven't been in it much lately, but I have tons of reviews and beauty products content on this channel. If you are interested in any of those things I mentioned, then do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're notified anytime I drop a new video. But today I'm going to tell you 10 things to not do after having VSG surgery. Keep on watching. Okay, so we're going to be discussing 10 things not to do after VSG surgery. Number one, the first thing you should not do, please do not do, because it will be painful. It will be a mess. You will regret it. You will hate yourself. The first thing you should not do is to not eat over 4 ounces of food after. Now, a lot of these things, some of these things I'm going to tell you when. This one is when you're done with the post-op diet. So when you're done with the post-op diet and you can eat like basically anything, do not exceed over 4 ounces. They have just cut 80% of your stomach. If you eat over 4 ounces, and sometimes even if you eat 4 ounces right after the post-op diet, you will get something called dumping. And I know you heard of this. If you had this surgery or interested in getting this surgery, you will experience dumping. And dumping is not a pleasant thing whatsoever. I still experience a little bit of dumping, and I'm over 6 months out. Overeating is one thing that can cause dumping. If you exceed over the 4 ounces, when they cut 80% of your stomach, it's only left with you're only able to eat 4 ounces right after surgery. As time progresses, you will be able to eat a little bit more, but when you get out of surgery, do not exceed over 4 ounces. Measure. I definitely recommend, one thing that helped me to not exceed over the 4 ounces is I purchased a food scale off of Amazon. Super inexpensive. One of the best purchases I made after having this surgery. I weigh 90% of everything I eat, unless it's, like some grapes or something like that. I just kind of eyeball it. But when it comes to solid food, if you're going to eat, some soup, like a hearty soup or a chicken breast or anything, just anything with density in it, you need to make sure you are measuring that food. Make sure you're measuring it, because if you eat, I'm talking about a pinch more than that 4 ounces, it can just come up. You will begin to, for one, you will feel nauseous, you will feel extremely sick, fatigue, and you will throw up. If your stomach reaches its capacity and it exceeds over that, you will throw up. And that is not pleasant. I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate throwing up. Number one, do not exceed over 4 ounces. If you eat, you need to wait 15 to 30 minutes after. I definitely recommend like 20 to 30 minutes, especially if you're just finishing the post-op diet. Wait 20 to 30 minutes after you eating to drink anything. Trust me, I've done this. I've ate a meal and took a couple sips afterwards, forgetting, because this is new. All of this is we're taking this one step at a time. It takes time to remember all of these things, because we've been eating a certain way all of our lives. So when I first finished with the post-op diet, everything was fresh to me. I ate a meal and I drank immediately. When I tell you, I literally had to run to the bathroom because I threw up, and I literally threw up all the liquids that I drunk, because like I said, you can only have 4 ounces of food. And just because it's not more food you're putting down your throat, you cannot drink any fluids. You have to eat separately because your stomach is so small. Do not forget to set a timer on your phone. Set some type of timer, 20 to 30 minutes after you eat. That's the only time you can drink. We just cannot drink and eat at the same time. It sucks, because sometimes when I eat something that's super dry, I be extremely thirsty. But I'm telling you, just deal with it, because the way you feel, if you pick up that glass, that cup, you're going to feel awful. Number three, do not skip out on protein. If you cannot eat that much, or if you just are not reaching your 1,000 calories or 1,200, whatever your surgeon plan has given you, always opt for protein. Always opt for some form of protein, whether you're vegan or not vegan. You know, if you're vegan, I recommend, you know, leafy greens, a lot of protein powders and things like that. They even have the plant-based Premier Protein because, you know, y'all, I'm trying to go vegan. But for the people who are not vegan, y'all don't care about that. For the people who are not vegan, I recommend a good protein powder. I will link the protein powder that I use. I absolutely love it. It also happens to be plant-based. It's called, what is Tone It? It's called Tone It Up protein powder. I get it at my local grocery store in Meyer. If you're here in Michigan, you know Meyer has it. Also, it's on Amazon. I'll definitely link it down below. It tastes amazing. I get the vanilla flavor. And you also can get the Premier Protein. You already know, because if you had the surgery or you're looking into it, you know the list that they gave you, the post-op diet with the protein shakes. You can absolutely drink those even if you are not on the pre-op or the post-op diet. So you got your Premiers, you got your protein powder, you can get some protein bars. You know, just always opt first for protein and then everything else, because the protein is what's going to give you your energy. It's going to keep you from feeling fatigued and tired, and it's just going to just make your body overall feel a lot better. Something that I find very helpful with opting for protein, especially when you're on the go, is those little protein packs you can get at the grocery store that has like the cheese and the meat in them. Those are super great to like throw in your purse if you're on the go, or you at work and you can't get a break, or your lunch hasn't happened yet. Those are really good. A bag of nuts, some trail mix, just something with protein, keep on you all the time. Like if you're a woman, keep some type of little protein packs inside of your purse. If you're a man, keep them in your man bag, your suitcase, or whatever. Also, another great form of protein that I love is the Greek yogurts. I'll post them on the screen, a picture of them. They taste amazing. My plant-based and vegan people, we can't eat these anymore, but prior, I really enjoyed these. They were really, really good, and they have 12 grams of protein in them. Number four. Now, this is one that I have more of a challenge with it now, but I didn't have a challenge with it. It wasn't challenging right after surgery, and that is, do not drink carbonated drinks after surgery. Well, you don't supposed to drink them, period, after VSG or gastric bypass surgery, but definitely do not drink them right after surgery. You will get so nauseous, you will want to throw up, you will experience possibly dumping. I've heard people feel way worse than I felt. I just felt extremely nauseous and my stomach was extremely uneasy. I just didn't feel well. I felt real icky and nasty, like it was just too strong for the stomach. Some doctors say it can stretch the sleeve out a bit. I hear some doctors say it can't. It's just not good to drink. Me personally, I don't know, but I just say follow the surgeons, follow the doctors who went to school, who practice this stuff for a living. Just stay away from it because it's very painful if you drink it right after surgery. Now, as time go by, I do have a tiny sip here and there. I know I don't supposed to, but we keep it real over here on this channel. And yes, sometimes I do. I'm trying my best to get out of that habit because prior to surgery, I didn't know how much I enjoyed a Pepsi, but I'm trying to stay away from it because I don't want my sleeve to stretch out. I really don't, God forbid. Number five, this is one that is very challenging for me as well. This is, do not neglect your vitamins. Make sure you have your bariatric vitamins. I'll show a picture on the screen somewhere of the vitamins that I take. They don't make me nauseous. They don't do anything. But before I got to this stage, right after surgery, I believe you can only take, well, I know you can only take the chewable vitamins. And after a while, those started to make me extremely nauseous. But these are the ones that I did take after surgery. They may or may not make you nauseous. I took the Fusion multivitamins, and now I'm on the pill form. So with the pill form, I feel great. I don't have any nausea, any weirdness, anything. And the reason they want you to take your vitamins and take the bariatric specifically is because we are not eating as much food. We're not getting as much nutrients as our bodies really need, as far as all the minerals and vitamins and everything. We're not eating that much. We have just got 80% of our stomach removed, so we are not getting that much nutrients at all. So we need help. Therefore we need the vitamins. We need to incorporate the vitamins inside of our routines to help with our skin, our nails, and our energy level. You definitely want to stay on them vitamins to help with the hair loss. That's a big one. Taking your vitamins, staying on it, it does minimize. It's not going to just take it away completely, but it does minimize hair loss. Especially if your vitamin levels are normal, it will definitely help with the hair loss. Number 6. Now, this is for the people that is right out of surgery. I'm talking the first 2 to 3 weeks, the first week, second week, third week. This is something that's very vital into healing, the healing process. You do not want to lay around. You do not want to sit around. You want to get up and move, walk much as possible. Don't just go crazy and walk a marathon and walk miles and miles. But you want to pace a little bit. You want to get up and move a little bit because it really helps with the healing process with your overall body. My doctor told me to walk as much as I could. You know, it helps with the healing. It helps with the gas. It helps because right after surgery, you can experience a lot of gas. I didn't experience it, but from all the doctors I spoke with who wanted to give me a heads up and things to prevent it, ways to prevent it. And I binge watched a lot of YouTube videos and I seen a lot of people experience painful gas all in the chest and back. So I think that's why they tell you to get up and move as much as possible to get that air and gas out of your body. So I definitely know I heal very well and very fast, and I definitely believe walking, getting that blood circulating, it really helped with the healing process. Number 7, this one is probably the most important out of everything on this list. Do not dehydrate yourself. Do not neglect your water. Neglecting your water will have you feeling like total shit. Trust me, I've been there. I only drink certain water. I need a water with a high pH. Get you a good source of water, especially if you are just getting out of the hospital. Get you a good source of a high pH water. I specifically drink alkaline water. I try my best to drink 64 fluid ounces a day. They say get at least 64 ounces a day. I have a challenge with that. If you've been watching me, if you are a normal subscriber that checks in with me, you know it's very challenging for me and my water. But I've never been in a hospital. I've never had to get hospitalized or anything like that. So I'm doing somewhat of a good job. I try to get my water in as much as possible. I even purchased a huge 64 fluid ounce water bottle from Amazon. Number 8. Now this one you may not have heard on other people's lists. This one is do not eat overly sweet things. After surgery, for some reason, after VSG, your stomach does not like overly sweet things. It will make you extremely nauseous and feel extremely icky and nasty. My surgeon and nutrition told me not to eat super sweet things, and I think I went out to a restaurant after I was off of my post-op diet, and I had a little bit of a dessert from my daughter or my husband, and I remember feeling like this is extremely too sweet. And I don't know if it's because the stomach is so small, or coming off the surgery, we on the diet for the post-op diet for so long, eating fluids and just regular savory stuff. I don't know what it is. I don't know the science behind it, but I know I did not like how my body and my stomach felt after I ate something super rich and super sugary. Number 9, this is very important as well. Do not compare your journey to someone else's journey who has had weight loss surgery, whether it's gastric bypass or vertical sleeve, VSG. Do not compare your journey. You don't know what they had to do. You don't know where their weight started from. You don't know anything. Everybody's body is designed differently. Everyone's bodies requires different things to lose weight. So do not compare yourself to anyone. Do not be in this community, this weight loss community, comparing your weight loss and your gains to anyone else. Do not get discouraged. Your journey is your journey. Some people do not lose that much weight that fast. That's okay. Some people lose a lot of weight. You can't compare yourself to someone who started out as 330 pounds to someone who started out 250 pounds. Both journeys are going to be totally different. Everyone's journey is totally different. Do not worry about somebody else. Stay in your own lane and worry about yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your mental health. Do not worry about the next person. It's not going to do you any good. Number 10, do not depend on the sleeve to do all the work for you. The sleeve is a tool. It's not a magic wand. You still have to opt for healthy options when you're going out to eat, when you're grocery shopping. You still have to limit yourself on how many sweets you're eating. You still have to do the work. You have to do the work. You have to do a lot of the work. The sleeve is going to help you half the time, but the other half, you have to do the work. Meaning you have to get counseling, you have to meditate, you have to get focused, because most of us who has had weight loss surgery has had food addictions. That just is what it is. Some people gain weight from medical issues or whatever, but overall it's mental. You have to do the work. The sleeve is not going to do the work. I have gained 2 or 3 pounds since I had this in certain points, because of I wasn't drinking enough water, mostly because I wasn't drinking enough water. So regardless if you have the surgery or not, you still have to live a healthy lifestyle. Drink your water, exercise, go on walks, meditate, get negative stresses out of your life. You still have to do the work. The sleeve is not going to do everything. I'm here to tell you. I've seen videos where people has gained weight. It's been 2-3 years out and they've gained 30, 40, 20 pounds. This is a time where we can't depend on a sleeve. You have to prepare yourself mentally. You have to stay strong. You have to stay determined. We all have to stay strong and stay determined. I'm still trying to stay strong and determined every day. Every day it's a battle on choosing the right foods, opting for healthy choices over something that's not good, that's full of just empty calories. It's a lifelong journey. It's not a diet. This is a lifestyle change. It's not a journey. Do not depend on that sleeve to do all the work, because it's simply not. It's just not. So thank you so much if you made it to the end. I truly appreciate it. Do not forget to hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below if this video has helped you in any way. I really hope it helps somebody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.